What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 18 here today in hashtag GSM4GM, week 17 here on SmackDown. We already have the card set for tonight. Thank you for all the feedback on last week's episode, our first episode in quite a while, about a month. I am hopefully back to doing the show weekly here on Mondays here on the channel, so I appreciate the support and the feedback, all that other great stuff. I also appreciate the feedback from specifically at E138 from the Twitter machine. Emmanuel, you're the man, notifying me, as you guys have kind of done along the way in the comments and whatnot and on Twitter and whatever, as far as how GM mode works. And the feuds have kind of figured out, like, obviously if you culminate at a pay-per-view stipulation match, it maximizes the ratings. But Emmanuel notified me that tag team matches, interestingly, do not further feuds. They'll start tag team feuds sometimes, but they won't further existing feuds. Like, for example, between Rollins and Owens and Riddle and Ricochet. This is really just a placeholder match. It doesn't exactly progress the feud involving all four, but I thought it'd be a cool fucking match, so I don't really give a shit. But so we have that here tonight. And I think there was something else he mentioned as far as the call-outs go. I forget. But, yeah, still, this is our show for tonight. We have Edge and Jeff finishing off their quote-unquote feud because they haven't really had a formal feud in the game. For whatever reason, the game hasn't exactly picked it up. But in my mind, they've been feuding for months. They finish it off tonight. Extreme Rules match ahead of Extreme Rules. The pay-per-view coming up soon. Tyler Bate calls out Cedric Alexander because it's going to be Mustache Mountain against AJ and Cedric soon for the tag team titles. Tony Storm and Natalya take their feud to the next level in a one-on-one match here tonight. Keith Lee calls out Roman Reigns. Both men want their shot at the Universal Championship. Mid-card tag team match, as I mentioned earlier, Riddle and Kevin Owens taking on their common enemies in Seth Rollins and Ricochet here tonight. Samoa Joe calling out John Cena following last week's amazing match. That match was incredible. If you haven't already seen it, please go back and watch it. That was one of my favorite matches I've done in hashtag GSM4GM so far. Just amazing match. And then in the main event, Sasha and Rhea further their feud with a run-in from Candice LeRae. I'm not exactly sure where this feud is going. Rhea is still the SmackDown Women's Champion. This is a non-title match. Sasha won in the main event, so that's what we're getting here tonight. So let's get right into it. I have to confirm the show. I already booked everything else. Thunderdome, Veteran Crew, Veteran Lights, 3D Effects, Pyro, blah, 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 commercial campaign. All right, we should be good. And I also sent AJ to the spa for this week, too, because his stamina is down after the Hell in a Cell match a couple of weeks ago. So he's off the show for tonight. He'll be back soon. As far as the match we'll watch, we'll probably watch this one. I mean, that would make the most sense because the main event we can't watch. We like to watch one match a week here. So we will spectate Edge versus Jeff Hardy. I think that might have been one of the first matches I watched here on this show many months ago was Edge and Jeff, either on SmackDown. I think it was at the pay-per-view. Because the initial feud that we did here in the game, I think, was Edge and Roman Reigns. Edge took the Universal Championship from Roman, and then Roman took it, Edge beat Roman for it, Jeff beat Edge, and Edge has been the champion ever since. And here comes Edge. Can't hear the music anyway, unfortunately. Comes up with the Universal Championship. It's going to be weird to see him with short hair in the next game. Still got his babyface entrance. Skip this scene. Here comes Jeff. And my idea is if Jeff can beat Edge here tonight, they will have one more match at the pay-per-view for the Universal Championship. So that's my idea here. Jeff really hasn't done anything to earn this opportunity, but they've been feuding for a while. Jeff wanted the match for the championship, and here we are. And here we go. It's going to be tough for this to top that Joe and Cena match from last week. That, again, was fucking great. I've gone back and watched it myself a couple times because it was just such a good television match. Oh, and Jeff with the sit-out powerbomb, or whatever you call it. Sit-out facebuster. Nice dropkick from Edge. But yeah, that one's worth watching if you didn't catch it last week. Jeff, missed the dropkick. Edge out of the way. DDT from the Rated R Superstar. He's going to the top turnbuckle already. What's he thinking here? And diving elbow? Oh, he connects. Jeff's health is already down, way down. Oh my God, a headbutt. Oh, Jesus. Series of headbutts there from Edge. Ooh, Edge could dominate this in short order. Honestly, if Edge puts Jeff away, Edge-o-matic. That could be it there. 1, 2, and a quick 2 count. If Edge puts Jeff away here, I'm not really sure who I'll have be next in line. Because unfortunately, what I don't like about GM mode, as I've talked about before, as you guys know, you can't do multi-man matches for the Universal Championship. Or for any of the titles. You can't do multi-man matches beyond tag team stuff, so that sucks. I'm going to try Universe mode at some point. You guys have asked about that. I am attempting, or at least hoping to do it at some point. I've kind of planned out what I'm going to do. That just takes time to kind of set up the rosters and whatnot with what I want to do. But I'm hoping to try that out soon. Oh, nice. Right on the ropes. Nice kick to the back there from Edge. Nice. What's he going for here? Ooh, lays out Edge again. Oh, nice. What's he going for here? What's he going for here? Boom.
This could be it. Cover for the win.
1, 2. Oh, that was quick. I mean, that was close, rather. Nice 2 count there from Edge. For an Extreme Rules match, this isn't exactly extreme. And I did an Extreme Rules match, did I not? They haven't gone outside of the outside at all to use fucking weapons. This is the lamest Extreme Rules match I've ever seen. Yeah, it's Corey Greaves just mentioned it. And another DDT and execution from Edge. This has got to be it. Set up the spear. If he connects with this, it's over. And boom! Spear from Edge. Good night, Jeff. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Jeff's last opportunity. Let's say it was the last chance match for Jeff. No more shots at Edge in the Universal Championship. Again, for an Extreme Rules match, that was fucking nothing. The Extreme Rules pay-per-view coming up better be more extreme than that shit. Pretty quick and decisive win there for Edge. So now we can finally move on. Maybe we'll do Roman and I know we did Keith and Edge on a recent pay-per-view. I don't know. Will Keith get another shot? That might be what we have to go for. We'll see. All right, good match though. That's good. I don't know how it was a good match. If it was how that got a greater rating than Cena and Joe from last week, I don't know. I also apologize in advance, by the way. I don't have my usual mic. Last week I had the same mic. I've just had a issue with my setup and playing the game and whatnot. So I'm hoping to get back to my usual setup, my usual mic, hopefully by next week's episode. But anyway, Edge wins. Good match. Good rating. We're going to have Tyler Bate calling out Cedric here. Excellent. New rivalry. Toni Storm and Natalya. Escalation of their rivalry here tonight. Toni Storm picks up the win in a good match. Okay, I'll take that. Good streak so far. Excellent promo from Tyler Bate earlier, apparently. Let's see how Keith Lee's mic skills are in calling out Roman Reigns. Another excellent promo. No new rivalry, though. Interestingly, no new rivalry between the two. Riddle and Kevin versus Seth and Ricochet. This would be another match I would watch if I didn't watch the opener. I would probably watch this one in retrospect because it probably would be a bit more exciting. Riddle and Owens pick up the victory. Mediocre match. New tag rivalry. Who gives a shit? Why do I care if it's a tag rivalry? Because I'm not doing these teams again probably. So it's just stupid. Wait. Oh, wait. We already had this feud going even before last week? Interesting. I thought last week was like the beginning of the new rivalry. It's already at level 3. Oh, no, we're definitely doing a rematch at Extreme Rules. No doubt about it. We'll have 5 matches. I'll have to figure out what the card's going to look like. Same thing here. If Sasha wins, she'll get another opportunity at Rhea's SmackDown Women's title. And she does. Beating Rhea Ripley. Her feud with Candice LeRae grows. So we'll probably have to do Sasha and Candice at the pay-per-view because that's the feud, not Sasha and Rhea. Interesting. Just have to keep them on ice for now. Who gives a shit about Raw? Goldberg wins. Who cares? Amazing match. Tamina promo, good. In your dreams. Vader back from the dead to take on Marcel Bartel. Extreme Rules match. Marcel Bartel wins and a good match. Big E promo, excellent. Who even cares about any of this? I'm looking forward to that main event, though. I could see that main event coming from here. Becky Lynch and Indy Hartwell, who I think just debuted on Raw. already going for the Raw Women's Championship. Will she take the title? And she does! Indy Hartwell, probably the best thing Raw has done yet. Amazing rivalry, or amazing match. Well earned, honestly. New champion. That's pretty cool. Good for Indy. SmackDown again kicked my ass. That's just great. All right. I mean, good booking, but SmackDown kind of got the better of me in most categories. Fuck. All right, continue. So we got 19,000 new fans. $456,000. We gained $95,000. Any show notes here? Anything interesting? Not really. People saying that Tony and Natalya was awesome. Interesting. Okay. Ricochet and Seth Rollins have absolutely no chemistry as a tag team. Fuck off, Deadshaw 94. Congratulations, I've earned injury rehab 3. All right, cool. That could come in handy for someone like an AJ. They got 34,000 new fans. $700,000. Alrighty. I'm not even going to look at that. I don't even want to look at what the rankings are. We're in Seattle tonight. That's where Dynamite was not too long ago. Cena says, hey, my contract at SmackDown is up at the end of the week. I'd be interested in staying, and the cost would be $105,000. I mean, we have it in the budget, so. I mean, Cena is one of our top guys. We'll give it to him. Seems reasonable. For John Cena, anything. All right, cool. Rollins says, the Visionary has arrived. I'm really psyched for this upcoming pay-per-view. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Okay, what the fuck are you getting at here? Is that it? That's, the Visionary has arrived and I'm psyched for this upcoming pay-per-view? Well, who cares? Sasha says, thanks for the rematch against Ripley. I told you I'd get the win this time. Glad I joined SmackDown. It's going well at the moment. All right, cool. I'm glad you're happy, Sasha. We don't want you walking out over to New Japan. So let's see, looking at the show logistics. We'll do that soon. We got 2 weeks until the pay-per-view, so this week, next week, and then the pay-per-view. So let's have Cena call out Joe. Oh, no, actually, let's put Cena in a match and have Joe interfere. And then have Cena call out Joe for the pay-per-view. I think that would make sense. Let's put him in a match. Who do we put him in a match with? Jeff is kind of sort of free. You know what? Edge would make sense because Edge is free. Now we'll have Edge feud with Keith Lee though. We'll do. All right, let's back up for a second. Just so I don't forget about this, we'll do Roman and Keith tonight. Where's Keith? Keith and Edge. I already did Edge, my bad. Or not Edge, I'm sorry, Roman. And then we will have Edge interfere. Yeah. Alright, cool. That's kind of like a quote-unquote #1 contenders match. Hopefully Keith Lee wins. We'll probably just do Edge and Keith again at the next pay-per-view. Because that's the feud that we already have going, so we might as well just continue that. Cedric and Tyler was a match. We will do that. Well, let's have Natalya call out Tony. Let's continue that feud. Call out Natalya, Tony. Alright, we'll continue that rivalry. And next week, maybe we'll do a tag title rematch with Bayley and Natalya versus Tony and Dakota. Maybe for the tag titles, maybe not. I'm not sure. Probably for the tag titles. We shall see, though. We'll do a rematch between them singles of the pay-per-view. What we got's going on here? I think Ricochet, is he feuding with Riddle? Yeah, he is. So we kind of have to get that going here. Cena we're putting in a match tonight. Owens and Rollins. Let's have Cena face Ricochet. Honestly, that sounds fucking cool. Let's have Cena face Ricochet tonight. I don't know if that would be the top main event. I can't watch it though is the issue. That's the problem. Oh, not Ricochet. He's attacking John. So we're doing those two matches, 2 run-ins in a row. I'm gonna do Ricochet and Tyler and Cedric, right? All right, so we'll do that. All right, we'll do that. What's AJ's stamina? 62. Probably put him in the spot for 1 more week and have him come back like next week. Let's actually put him in a match with Trent and then have Tyler interfere. So what's also, I forgot what the commissioner goal for this week is. Rest your current champions this week. Free arena booking. Any arena show logistic book this week will be free. I mean, I could use that, but who are the champions anyway? I mean, I guess Cedric's in a match because he's 1/2 of the champions. We got to do something with Sasha and Candice. Let's have Sasha call out Candice. Do we do Sasha and Rhea tonight for the title? I mean, she just beat her. And honestly, Sasha and Rhea for the title at the next pay-per-view would make sense. I'm sorry. Oh, no. I did that by accident. Let's do Sasha calling out Candice. And then if Sasha can beat Rhea next week, then the match will be for the title. That makes sense. What else did I say I was going to do? Let's see, we got Rollins and Owens. Owens and Rollins. Beep, boop, beep, beep. Ricochet and Riddle as well. We'll have Riddle call out Ricochet, since Ricochet's busy in the main event. You can't do men and women tag teams right now. You can't. Fuck. Like, intergender would be perfect for this week. We're doing those 3 promos. I know I'm not using AJ. I know that. I was gonna put like another women's match on the card, like Bayley and Tegan or something. But I mean, there's just nothing that really makes sense. So let's do... Fuck, are these all going to have run-ins? Shit. Well, we need to be able to watch one match is the problem. Seth and Jeff, interference. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright, we'll probably... I mean, we could do this next week. Let's do Rollins and Owens for this one. We don't have to have run-ins in every match. We'll do this here, this here, this here, and then this in the main event. And then we'll do a 3rd match between these 2, or 4th match, whatever it is at the pay-per-view. That makes sense. And then Keith and Roman here. And then Cena and Ricochet in the main event. All right, so that'll be our show. It's going to be Trent Seven versus Cedric Alexander. Tyler Bate running in. Riddle calling out Ricochet. Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens tonight, 1-on-1. Sasha calling out Candice. Keith Lee versus Roman Reigns. The winner, quote-unquote, earning a Universal Championship opportunity. Natalya calling out Toni Storm. John Cena versus Ricochet with a run-in from Samoa Joe. So let's do that. Road crew, veteran crew, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll just do all that. It cost us $165,000, but we should be good. Power cards. Let's see. One randomly booked Hell in the Cell match in your show will receive a... Well, we're not doing a Hell in the Cell match. We're not fixing a match. Pre-match physio. Reduces injury time. Well, no one's hurt right now, so we won't use that. Double cost. Double the cost of an opposing brand's matches for next week's show. We'll use that next week for when the pay-per-view comes, and then they can double the cost. Superstar training. Yeah, we won't use any cards this week. We're all still kicking our ass as far as that goes. Journal. All right. I think everything is good. I think everything's completed. Blah, blah, blah. I just want to check out the free agents real quick. Asuka, Finn. There's a lot of decent free agents. Braun, Omos, who gives a shit. But Tucker, really? Permanent $175,000? Give me a break. All right, I don't really need anyone right now. Maybe coming out of the pay-per-view, we could debut someone new. If I need to kind of freshen up my roster. But I think for right now, we're good. All right, so that'll be the show for next week. That'll be on episode 18 here of Hashtag GSM. Or this was episode 18. That's going to be an episode 19 of, I think, right? Wasn't that episode 17 last week? This is 18? I don't remember. On next week's episode of Hashtag GSM for GM, you're going to see all these matches, and the booking for the following week's show, and so much more. So be sure to tune in. Thank you guys, as always, for checking out the show. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the support. Stay tuned for more in the coming weeks. I'm Graham GSM Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.